César, were you pleased with that performance? Were you pleased with that result?
Well, I think we started really well. In the first 20-25 minutes, we got the goal. I think we could score more goals. And then they came back from a set play, and even though I think for moments we control, for others we suffer. It's just the first half. In the semi-final, we knew that playing against Real Madrid is gonna be tough, and just we played the first half, and then we have another game on next Wednesday.
You took the game to Madrid, though, didn't you? It's just the final pass and that killer finish didn't come.
Yeah, we started with courage. We knew that we had to perform at our best level. We know that playing in a semi-final of the Champions League asks you for your best, and I think we started really well. We pressed well, we recovered the ball lots of time, we got out of the pressure. We just we missed that little last pass where we could choose the best option. And obviously, it could be a different result, and also they came back with a corner, and from then, for moments we had to suffer a bit more. But I think in the global analysis, I think we performed well.
One player who had a deadly finish was Christian Pulisic. He seemed like he was in the penalty box for an eternity, and everyone's yelling shoot, but he stayed cool, picked his spot. It was quite a finish, wasn't it?
A great finish, great composure. When he was in front of the goal, he took the best decision. I think when he's on the ball, without the ball, he makes runs, difficult runs to defend. He's an amazing player, he's a young player. He came here from another country. He's growing, he's improving, new experiences. Obviously, I'm very pleased with his goal because he's a very important player for the team.
It looked like you were going to take a grip on the game, but that Benzema equaliser was against the run of play in many respects.
Yeah, it was a set place where we were caught a bit outside. They put the ball, they win 2 headers in the box. He scored a great goal. Obviously he's a very good striker, and obviously for moments he dropped, he got the ball, he created that goal. And we have to be aware of, obviously, because on Wednesday we know that is the decisive game, and we have to be ready for it.
You brought on 3 substitutes because of the same starting 11 against West Ham. Was that just to freshen up the side and bring back that urgency in the press?
Yeah, of course. We are a whole group where we work hard every day. We are ready for the manager whatever the decision he takes, and we know that when we play a game every 3-4 days, important games, we are in the final stage of the season where everything is played for. We have the chance to win 2 trophies, so everybody is committed. We are working hard, and the most important is the result, the team, how we perform. And I think as a unit we are all improving, we are all growing, and now we have the last decisive games where we have to be at our best level.
Yeah, good performance overall from Chelsea, and similar in the statistics wise, but overall, away from home, they'll be more than satisfied with not only the result but probably the performance.
Yeah, he will, and I think at times they played some fantastic football. Were they pressed intensely? Maybe not, but they still had to play their way out of some tight situations, and they managed to get Madrid on the back foot at times, and that's a pleasing aspect. But defensively, I think you just got to think about what they have in their armoury. They're solid, they're hard to play against, they're aggressive without the ball, they get up against people, they make you have to work hard for anything in a game. And I think Madrid know they're in a real tie now. I think if anyone was not sure about what Chelsea are about, can they perform at this level, they've shown you, yes, they can come here and they can make it ultimately difficult for opposition teams.
There have been a lot of victories by 1-0, 2-0, 1-0. It's becoming a bit of a theme, Joe, which is a positive one, obviously.
Positive, and good teams have that ability. I think Rio's right in that they're so solid defensively, they've got good intensity. But what I would add on to that, what I think this team do very well, they've got great ball drivers, like Mason Mount, Pulisic. If they play in pockets, they drive with the ball, they drop off, and then they can take the team up the pitch. The one thing that's let the side down is the finishing touches.
They need
they need a striker.
Yeah. Do you think Tammy? I mean, look at Tammy Abraham on the pitch, and his goal ratio is pretty good.
I'd be
if I were him, I'd be a little bit upset, and he possibly is at not getting a game because Timo Werner's so out of sorts from.
If you're a centre forward like Tammy and you've scored as much goals as him, top scorer last year, Tino's come in for a lot of money and he has to make a decision, the manager. But Tammy will be sitting there thinking, Imagine him if that ball drops him in the semi-final of the Champions League. He's going to tuck that away, I think.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? When we were talking off air before we came here, but it's a young player. Does he get the time that a Timo Werner gets, a big signing gets when they come in?
No, they never do.
And they're not treated with as much maybe as care and understanding of their character and as with the cotton wool that a new signing gets. I know it's an investment, but also you're investing in a young player. A young player adds so much value to a team, and they don't ever get that time, that patience that a new signing gets. Because Tammy wouldn't get the time.
No, but of course, everybody labels Timo Werner as not a natural finisher, and yet again tonight it's been proved right to a certain extent. You still feel that he will not score enough goals. I mean, his first one today was a good save, but he should have scored, shouldn't he? He should have scored. He should have set Chelsea on the way to a victory tonight. So that will be labelled at him all the time. And if you're a Tammy Abraham, you must be thinking, well, even a Giroud, you must be thinking, what do we need to do to play tonight?
Well, he scored at the weekend, but he missed a sitter at the weekend. He missed another one tonight. If you're Tammy, you're sitting there going, right, OK, I've got to be playing at least at the weekend, put myself in the shop window for the next game against Madrid.
And a World Cup winner, Olivier Giroud as well, that's worth pointing out. One man who did show a little bit of composure was Pulisic. Took his chance really well, didn't he?
It was a strange goal, wasn't it? But for Madrid to concede.
Weird defensively, wasn't it?
No pressure on Rudiger, simple run. And actually, it wasn't a great touch. But for them to be composed and take it round the goalkeeper and finish it like you'd expect them to do, it was a wonderful start after Werner missed.
Nacho's very strange movement here for Rio. Explain that to us, please.
I don't know where he's going. He's run to Varane's saying, get up, where are you going? You've run straight to goal when you should have been going there to Pulisic and guiding him outside the pitch and outside the box. But he allowed him to come back in. The two defenders then go on the line. And Varane, he's motioning there like, well, get up, what are you doing? But composure of the highest order once he gets round the goalkeeper.
He took 8 touches in the box, right? And if you look on the first angle, you'll see Kroos and Marcelo labouring back. Like the first 15 minutes of a Champions League semi-final, the experienced players should have been able to. To have 8 touches in the box in any game, but in a semi-final of a Champions League's first 15, unheard of.
I think one of the things that I think Tuchel will definitely hone in on for the second leg is in transition. When they had the transition, when they won the ball and they beat that first press, they've got to be clinical from that point on and be brutal in the next leg.
Well, let's hear what he thinks about the game. Here is Thomas Tuchel. He's with Des Kelly.
Thomas, sum that night up for us.
I think we started the game very, very well, very aggressive with a lot of courage, a lot of quality. We deserved to win the first half for me. We had a lot of chances. We had a lot of half chances where we missed precision in the last ball to have more opportunities to score. Unfortunately, they scored from a set piece, nothing else. There was normally to defend for us. We did not allow any chances. So it was a bit of a disappointing result in the half-time. It was important that we stay calm, that we don't lose confidence, and we find back into the game. But you can feel today, I felt second game was a very tactical game. The speed, the intensity dropped, and you could feel that we are a bit tired. We had only 2 days in between 2 away games. We suffered today from that. If we had 1 more day to recover, would have been a big chance to keep the intensity up and maybe hurt Madrid also in second half. Like this was not possible, and we have to live with a 1-1.
Was it always the plan to make the changes about an hour into the game to freshen up the side? Was it always the plan to make the changes on the hour?
No, you cannot. No, you cannot plan. But in that moment, we lost too many balls. We could not. We had too many technical errors. Aspi looked very tired. Christian looked very tired. Same for Timo. We worked very hard last week. So no. We decide from what we see and what is necessary in the game.
Christian Pulisic, he showed a very calm head in front of goal, a lot of composure, and that goal was well deserved.
Yeah, it was well deserved, and like I said, we should have won the first half. We should have scored minimum 1 more. When the chances were there, and the half chances were there, we had many ball wins. We had good control, good attacks, good switch of play. Very confident, looked very strong, and like I said, it was was not too easy to concede then a goal more or less out of nothing, and it can always happen against the individual quality from Real Madrid that you lose a bit confidence. So like I said, yeah, a bit more composure, a bit more precision today in front of the goal, and we could have won the first half and be now the deserved winner. It's not like this, so we live with a 1-1 and try to win the next game.
Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you.
It could be worse and it could be better, so I think we have a second leg to play over there. Now we have to think about the weekend game against Osasuna, try to take 3 points, and then we have to go there to try to win the game.
What was your feeling towards this match? Because you played the last 25-30 minutes. What was your physical feeling? Because you just coming from an injury.
Yeah, I think I just want to go step by step, you know. Of course, I want to play, I want to be on the pitch, but you know, last game I play I think 15 minutes. Today I play a bit more, so I just we have a couple of games, good games to play till the end of the season. So I just want to be ready for them. Now I feel better, you know, condition better and the body is better. So I'm just happy that I can play again.
Did you feel something special tonight because you were playing against a team that I believe it's close to your heart?
Yeah, it's always good to play against friends, you know. I have a couple of friends over there. But, you know, now I'm a Real Madrid player, so I just want to win. Doesn't matter if it's Chelsea against us or another team, I just want to win. But, yeah, it's always good to see some good face, you know.
This was a match where Real Madrid played with 3 centre-backs. Is this something to maintain for the second leg in Stamford Bridge? What do you think Real Madrid has to do to change the result?
You need to ask the manager. He's the manager who put us on the team, you know. So we play already this kind of you know, team sheet, and we know to do it. So, but we can also play with 4 at the back. So just depend on the manager, and we will try to do everything our best.
Thank you very much.
Gracias.